Hello everyone, welcome back for Pikmin 2. I know it's been a little while since we last left off on Pikmin 1, but I think it's about time we start off with Pikmin 2 now. So, let's just hop right in. Well, I was not expecting that. As you can see, I've literally never played this game before on this system. This is the Switch version, by the way. Never played it before. So just don't expect too much good from me. Probably will be pretty bad. Hocotate Freight is a long-haul, deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hocotate Freight, ran into financial difficulties. Dang, he got shot out of that thing with major force. Berserk, that was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert, danger. Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. Either he is flouting protocol or in danger. Yes, because he could not have just died, you know, falling out of a moving spaceship that was flying hundreds of miles an hour. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Yeah. Wait a moment, look. Could these be the Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. Help them. Use L to put the cursor near the Pikmin and press B to call them with your whistle. As if we just didn't play this first game, you know? You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther. Remember. Yes, I do. I do actually remember. Well, there's supposed to be 5, so I missed 1. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you. Captain Olimar, how fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A, grab a Pikmin. Oh, to grab a Pikmin, then release it to throw it. Yeah, they actually cannot get eaten by this creature. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. So it's Y to switch. Alright. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Yeah, his leg's broken, and he's now in horrible damage. Or not. Somehow the glass on his head did not shatter. Let me allow you to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. So far I'm hating how slow he talks. But it's probably going to be here for the entire game. So we walk up to the red onion because it's out here instead of, you know, where the actual red Pikmin are. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Thank you. Oh my gosh, his eyes. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Yes, it can. Don't worry, we have more reading. I know this for a fact. There's going to be more. You can barely even tell it has a nose from this angle. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. Press A to throw a Pikmin where you want it to take action. Where you want it to take action. Okay. A squad of them can do a lot. You can also disband a squad of Pikmin with that's following you by pressing X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? This game has a very nice charm to it. So just like the old game, we just gotta do the basics. As you can see, just like the first day of the first game, there's no time limit. You can take as long as you want here. Just doing as you please. raising as many numbers as possible. So, take your time for this first day. You don't have to worry about anything. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate these species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Olimar's report, it seems holding A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin with Pikmin sprouts. They better not both grapple. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh. I hit it. Look at this. Oh. We're about to get quite a few here. Total of 6. We're at 16. The Pikmin seem to be growing faster in this game. Instead of taking like 5 seconds for the sprouts to come up, they come up like in 2. Which is very nice. Oh. And here we have the main theme of this game, treasures. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash-landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press ZL to move the camera behind you. Also, press ZR to zoom in and out, up and down, up or down on R to change angles. Oh, and press left or right on R to rotate the camera. Yes, as if that was not obvious. Now, we could, you know, try to pick this up, but we can't. At least we could dig it up. Now, one thing I have noticed between this game and the original game is that there is actually in the original game, these are actually like name brand objects. In this game, it seems that they actually changed them, which is surprising to me. I didn't think they actually would. So as you see, we have 5 on here right now, and we need 15 to get it down, so... Oh! I walked into him in the cutscene. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. So, yes, we can actually have 2 captains. Both of us can't throw at the same time, though, which I don't really understand why. But it's whatever. I think there's something up this way. If we go up here... Oh, nope. There's nothing up that way. Should be fine. Yes, as you can see, leaf Pikmin are still very, very slow. How much does this take? I don't think we're getting that today. I think this little guy will give us about 5 Pikmin, because we are going to have to grab this beforehand. I think that will be the end of day 1, is once we grab that. And there's no way to flower these Pikmin, so they are just going to be this slow for the rest of the day. Look at that. Perfect line. Oh. So the good thing about this game, and having 2 captains also, is that you can pluck Pikmin twice as fast. The other captain will also pluck Pikmin with you. Although he only got 1 Pikmin in the time that it took me to get 3. So, they're not the best, but it will help with, like, managing time. Since everything is going to go twice as fast, it's going to be quite nice compared to last game where it was just, like, so slow. Plucking Pikmin took forever. And these guys getting this battery back is going to take forever, too. So I have to walk it all the way back here. As soon as we get the battery back, this day will end. So, we're just going to sit here and wait. I know leaves are supposed to be exceptionally slow, but this is ridiculous. Why are they walking, like, not in a straight line to the ship? Like, why are they not beelining it? They had to, like, go... They had to, like, reorient themselves. The AI is what will always get me in this game. I do like this little mechanic of, like, being able to look at what you have and just scrolling around. The Courage Reactor, 280 Pocos. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up the names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hokate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Instantly ended the day from there. There is still no time limit, but it took me about the same time as a normal day would in Pikmin 1. I will clarify that, because Pikmin 2 is slightly different. But you still get the same liftoff sequence, except with a dingy, rusty rust bucket of a rocket. And, instead of the nice dolphin... I mean, I guess the dolphin wasn't so nice at the beginning, but it turned out really nice at the end. Today's report. Funds earned. 280 Pocos only with one treasure. That's actually pretty good, all things considered. 20 Pikmin sprouted from 0, so looking pretty good. Mail. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. Thank you, President. We will get mail every day. And not just from the President. It will be different people. Now, that did end a little, it was like a little boring. So, again, first episode clause. Let's just have some fun. Let's head back to the Valley of Repose. Unlike the first game, where the first area is, like, just a two-part thing, and you don't gotta go back and forth between it. This area you can actually come to multiple times, and still not finish everything. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of our company? The Pikmin seem to... The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Judgy McJudge. So just like the old game, you just press A underneath them, call them out. And then you can start on your day. We do need 35 Pikmin, but unlike yesterday, a couple new plants have bloomed. that was bad aim. That'll work. Let's carry that a bit faster. Louis does make some, like, burping noises. Wait. How did that guy only end up... Nah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't care anymore. Oh, and unlike in the first game, the ship does not heal you when you get beneath it and press A. So, be careful not to take too much damage in this game. This is the one thing that'll be really easy to do now. Plucking Pikmin is going to take half the time. Like, we just sprouted 30 some odd Pikmin in, like, an instant. Why did you walk over there but not pick up the thing? And I think there are... Nope, they're not up there. That'll probably be at a later date. Okay, good, good, good. We have 36. We need 35 to break down this wall. I say wall, but it's just like a paper bag. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I wonder if the same strategy still applies in the old way. Because back in the first game, this method was the best. The, like, commanding method. But in the GameCube edition of this game, the best method was to throw. I'm going to try throwing. Get real close and throw. We'll see how it works out. Oh, yep, it's working pretty well. That worked out fabulously. We're going to want to get these guys back. We want as many Pikmin as possible. Oh, perfect. We have 6 Pikmin left over. This guy only needs 3. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's just make sure that stuff gets back a little quicker. Because we do want to have as many Pikmin as possible on this day. I think if we went over to where Louis crashed... there seems to be some pellet posies over there, but I think they're only 1 pellets, so it's not that big a deal. But this one is sprouted over here, and now it's a 5 pellet. So that's an extra... I don't know the exact numbers, but since it's red, it will give us extra. So having a little bolster of extra Pikmin will be good. That big one's going to give us a lot. Quarter of our day is done. Or no. It's more than a quarter. And look at this. Look at this number. Luckily, picking Pikmin is so much... This is way quicker. I absolutely love how fast this is. 62. 64. That's a great number to be at. Day 2, 64 reds. All leaves, but still. They still do have their times 5 multiplier. And look, another treasure right here. So, I'm still kind of used to the first game. I thought I was going to... 35, yeah, I'm happy that I raised more because that was like our whole squad. I'm still used to like walking up to it and getting the information on it. And we have this wall right here. We have to break this down, so... Let's get started on that. While these guys are carrying this back, this is going to take them forever. I don't have the max number of Pikmin on it, but jeez. Flowering Pikmin is like the best thing ever. What you can do is switch between captains, so I could have this Louis stay over this way with these guys. like so, and then I could have Olimar follow them back, just in case something were to happen. I don't think anything would. There's nothing left. I've kind of decimated everything in the area, but it is nice that I do have the option of, like, splitting up my captains, so, like, I could see the progress. These guys are making great progress just by themselves, and then I can go back over to Olimar, see how they're working. Taking their sweet old time. The nice crop circle of Pikmin just moving along. Then they all condense in one spot. Utter scrap. 170. That battery was worth more. Kind of makes sense, actually. If that thing's a scrap, that battery had charge in it somehow. It was an alkaline battery, too. They're almost done. They really don't need our help. These white walls are so easy to get down. Let's just see if we can finish it up. Perfect. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When massed, their might is ferocious. Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Protocol, of course he has that protocol there. Apparently not, Olimar. You're failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin, and release A to throw them. Call them into a group with B. Pressing X to disband the group. To give orders, hold L while moving R. It's handy for giving orders to a group. You can review these directions anytime by pressing minus. Thank you, ship, for giving me things that I did not know, or that I already knew. So, the main thing of this game is this. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. The leader's group of Pikmin. Oh, the leader. Okay, so it's the leader that you're on. Okay. I shall dispatch my research pod, too. His research pod. I will return any Pikmin outside of the group, of that group to the Onion. Oh, that's so nice. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. So, the main gimmick of this game is this. Emergence Cave. This is a cave. It's basically a dungeon crawler where you are literally crawling through dungeons and gaining money the entire time. So we're going to head into this. Now, there is an interesting effect of going inside these. Not only does it save every time you enter or go deeper, like sub-levels, so some of these places are super deep. It saves every time you drop down. It saves when you come out. But not only that, but time does not pass while you're in here. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that the hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check underground terrain, press plus to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. His head will follow us. So yes, time does not progress in caves. And then there's just treasures on the floors. The layouts are completely random through playthrough. So if you're playing this game and you wanted to watch me or follow along, I really don't know. If you wanted to just watch and then see for yourself, each run of a dungeon is completely different. So my layout will not look just like yours. Spicy ginger ale. The quenching emblem. I'm pretty sure in the first game this may have been a ginger ale thing. Like a Schweppes. Don't you dare eat my Pikmin, you. Oh, good, I stopped him. So there is a funny thing if you let them carry these, like, monsters back. So I'm going to let them carry that one back, because we don't really need more than what we have right now. So having them carry this one back is fun. Another great thing, you don't have to have all the Pikmin in your party to delve deeper. So this is a hole to go deeper into the cave. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do not recall that you can adjust the camera with ZL and up, down, left, and right. Yes, on the R stick. Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Don't worry, all your Pikmin will follow you. See? Approach the hole and press A to enter it. So, yep. All Pikmin, even if they're not in your squad, as long as they have not died to an enemy, they will follow you down. So that number will stay the same. Here's the little monster. Zerk, zerk, zerk. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are not incompatible with my security. With circuitry, my bad. Beasts are not incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. Yeah, so monsters like that are not worth, like, many pokers at all. Most of the time they're worth 1, like, 3, 5. Bosses, however, are worth 15. So, 180. The citrus lump. I'm surprised an orange lasted so long. Well, I guess it is cold and icy, so maybe. Every time you jump, you get to hear the nice wail of the Pikmin jumping into a deep hole. Ah. Cave systems. When it's the final floor, you'll get a little message like that. And you know, these are the scariest enemies we've seen and probably will remain to see. Luckily, they're not that bad. You can stop them from eating that. And they get much easier soon, because this is one of the few treasures that actually has a cutscene. It is inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet, as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. So yes, as you guys know, this game has the same rules as the last game. Only 100 Pikmin are allowed to be on the field at once. So we only have 64, and as you can see, this requires 101 Pikmin. So it is a literal practical impossibility. Well, it's actually impossible for us to do it at the current moment in time. But if we keep walking, I'm sure we'll find something. They're not just gonna put a treasure in the game that you can't get, right? Alright, I'll stop being coy. It's right here. Astounding! A flower blooms in the cave, deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. So, I guess we'll give into what our Pikmin want. We're missing one guy, but no, he's just trying to lift something over there. We don't need one. You can only throw 5 Pikmin into these at a time, so... Then they wilt away. And as you can see... Amazing! A purple Pikmin. It has hair, and it is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Yes, a new type of Pikmin. Purple Pikmin. Now, as some of you may already know, purple Pikmin are crazy. They are a lot slower than most other Pikmin, but when you throw them... Alright, they count as 10 Pikmin. They count for 10, which, by my count, is a lot. One Pikmin counting for 10? Yeah. We can lift this thing easily now. Once these guys catch up with us, of course. They're very slow, so you're definitely going to have to wait for them. Once we get all of these guys on there, look at that. We have 154 now. Of course, we're not moving too quickly, and they're kind of overlapping. It looks really cool. I honestly love it. But, yes. This is how you get around that pesky number limit. And this is also a new gimmick of this game, you know. You get to see all this stuff. I'm gonna, you know, run over this way before too long, because that is the last treasure of this floor. Last treasure of this whole dungeon. So, we gotta get over here to escape. Might as well just be willing and ready. Willing and ready? Ready and waiting, I should have said. Special treasures will have this glow. Spherical Atlas. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere, retrieving data. Error. I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve a new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press plus to contact me, and go to the exploration kit on the radar screen by pressing the D-pad? Any button on the D-pad, I guess? Okay. Now that we have this new data, you should be able to explore the decoded territory tomorrow. So this is how you unlock new areas, is by getting special things like that. And that was the last treasure, and this is our way out. A lot of talking in this first day. Astounding water shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. And look at that. Just so happens to be a crack above it. So you walk up, you press A, and you say escape to the surface with your Pikmin? Yes. Oh, you and all your Pikmin, even though they can't breathe in water, lethal to all the Pikmin we have right now, we all fly away. Goes over what you got. See, look, that little monster we got was only worth 2 Pokos. Not worth. Cave complete. And that little flag shows that we got 3 out of 3 treasures. That means we never have to go back into this cave. Ever. Back to the Valley of Repose. You have successfully returned to the planet. The planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight, detailing your progress. Oh man, alert after alert with this guy. Olimar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. He will always end the first actual day that you can do this after that cave. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. That's how he gets us to go home. Home in quotation marks. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. He's telling us right here, we have no day limit. Like in the last game, we only had 30 days to get as many ship parts as necessary. This game? No such thing. You have as long as you like. So the time limits here don't really matter. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Takes us right to nighttime. And this is the reason why you can't heal. The purple Pikmin live in the ship. That's why you can't heal with the ship in this game. Wait, I got those flowers. I got those flowers. I didn't get those flowers, but I got those flowers. Dang, a rocket fast. Must be that propeller on top. We're already almost a 10th of the way there. And we just finished, like, tutorial. As you can see, there are 5 Pikmin types. Last game, there were only 3. We got 1 introduced. If the same 3 are in this game, that means 2. There's still 1 other type of Pikmin yet to find. I mean, 3 others, but... Baby steps first. Olimar, plan well. And don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hocotate Saving and Loan. After all, besides... oh, that sounded weird. After all, besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So, ha! Man, he's taking total bankruptcy very well. Alright. And... back to the map. We have the new area, the Awakening Wood. Tomorrow, we shall head there. Take a look at the new scenery, see what's in store for us. So, after this very, very long episode to a new chapter, I shall see you guys then. Thanks for watching.